Castro Valley properties have skyrocketed. In this monthly real estate market update video, we will look at how home prices in Castro Valley has gone berserk and more importantly, where it's headed. Hey guys, my name is Mac Rogers. I'm a real estate broker here in Castro Valley. I just ran my monthly report from our local MLS for the month ending November for Castro Valley. These are for all types of properties. November 2021 numbers are in and here's what they look like compared to November of 2020. Median days on the market. This is how fast properties get into contract. It stayed the same at 8 days. I talk about how fast or how hot the market is, and this is still, as the kids used to say, stupid fast. It means that once you list the property, in about 8 days or so, you get into contract. The number of properties that got sold is lower. In November of 2020, there were a total of 62 properties that got sold. In this past November, only 50 properties got sold. This is just further proof of the lack of inventory that we are experiencing. I believe that we can easily be selling 100 properties or more if there was enough inventory out there. The median list price, or how much sellers list their homes for, is up almost 19%, 18.91 to be exact. Back in November of 2020, the median list price was $899,000. This past November, this was $1,069,000. The median sold price is up a huge 28%. November of 2020, properties were selling for $972,000. This past November, $1.2 million. If you're keeping track, year-to-date home price appreciation is around 21.64%. If we look back all the way back in November 2017, the median sold price back then was only $871,500 and the median days on the market was 13 days. 13 days was considered fast back then. So from November of 2017 compared to this past November, we've gone up 42.86%. Let's just call it 43%. When we were heading into 2019, there were already grumblings about how hot and how high the housing prices were at that time. A lot of people were talking about another housing bubble. Boy, was that totally wrong. We went almost another 50% from there. Now, the big question everybody seems to be asking or concerned about, are we in another bubble? Are we going to have a crash? Are prices going down? The short answer is no. The main reasons we had the housing crash the last time was because most of the home buyers were speculating and most of them were not even qualified, and we also had a lot of inventory. This time around, it's the opposite. We have real qualified buyers out there that are in need of housing, and we have a severe shortage of housing inventory. This is why prices have gone up and still keep on going up. Yes, you can say that low interest rates have also played a role, but for the most part, it's demand and the low inventory that's really driving up home prices. But some would say we have to go down eventually, right? And my answer to this is, why would you think that? Every piece of data that we have available to us does not point to a crash. Now, let me be clear about what I'm saying here. I'm not saying we will never have a market crash or a correction, but the fundamentals seems to be on our side at the moment. What would crash this housing market would be some outside force that we are not aware of. Think of a major disaster like an earthquake or war or a terrorist attack, or if the whole economy crashes and people started losing jobs and can't pay their mortgage. That would be a recipe for a housing crash. Now, we're not going to crash, maybe a slowdown, right? We can't keep on going up 20% every year, right? That is a more likely scenario. Home prices leveling off or the rate of appreciation will slow down. And here are what the experts are saying why this is a more likely possibility than a crash. We still have a lot of buyers out there looking for a house and there is still a lack of inventory. However, there may be some relief coming that should taper this rapidly increasing home prices. Number one, there should be a slight uptick in inventory from sellers that have put off selling their homes because of the pandemic. Number two, new construction from home builders are starting to ramp up and this is adding to inventory. And number three, interest rates are increasing, which could mean it will be more expensive to buy homes. So while this added inventory is good, it's still not enough to meet home buyer demand. So this will still put an upward pressure on home prices. Now, if you add to this the interest rates increasing, this should theoretically make some home buyers not qualify or get priced out of the market, thereby lessening demand. So you can see how home prices would still be increasing, but definitely not at the rate that it's been going up. Here's the thing. This is on a national level. Here in Castro Valley, the East Bay, the Bay Area in general, I don't see this happening. For all the talk of people leaving the Bay Area or California in general, it's not enough. As a matter of fact, the migration outside of San Francisco only made it worse for the East Bay. The number one destination according to the USPS for San Francisco residents, Alameda County. Nationally, the average home price appreciation forecast is around 6 to 7% for 2022. In Castro Valley or the East Bay in general, I'd say that's low. I think 10 to 12% would be a conservative number, and I would not be surprised if this was above 15% again. There's simply still not enough inventory, and there's plenty of money in the region. What do you think? Am I too optimistic? I didn't mention inflation because I believe that even at 5%, that's not enough to make a difference. If it goes to 10%, that's a whole different story. I also didn't mention the new virus. I think people just want to get on with their lives and are just getting used to how things are going now. Probably won't have any impact. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're thinking of buying or selling in Castro Valley or the East Bay in general, give me a call so I can help you out. I also have a home buyer and home seller resource guide that's free. Just click on the description below. Have a great day.